guys, Super Jake, this is Super Jake Plays. And today in this live stream, we're going to be playing Ages of Conflict. Now, you guys did vote for this one, and if you guys want, like, any of the games that you guys want to do on my live streams during the summer, then you could just comment. You could either comment on this live stream or on the vote thing. So let's just start this. This is pretty much World War I, as you can see in Europe, German Empire, Austria-Hungary. So let's just start it. And already you can tell where the major powers are. So much in the UK and France. A lot of stuff. So we have the US that actually has no allies. Okay, Canada. Oh right, Canada's currently being controlled. I don't really know what Newfoundland is. I don't really know why it's separated, but yeah, all owned by UK and France. Got the Entente powers. Let's see, Germany is dying. Germany is dying. All that's left is its Prussia part. And Königsberg, that's its actual only part. It's screwed. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause it for a second. So Ukraine and way more just went independent from Russia. I think so is Poland. Yeah, Poland also. So a lot became independent. Georgia is humongous, and it just took over land. Dude, Russia is getting cooked right now. It just got a lot of countries became independent, and now Georgia is starting to killing. I've got some Japan. We also have Japan here. Japan has pretty much done nothing. Well, now it's allying, but other than that, it's currently chill. What is going on here? So we have the Central Powers, that is very central. We also have Italy a part of it, so yeah, and Germany is about to die. Germany is pretty much dead. How is it still alive? I'm surprised. The Germans are still alive and cannot lock current. I'm not gonna do that. I'm surprised the Germans are even alive. I will say that they are currently seizing land from certain places. So even if their mainland is dead, they still have a few capital places to choose from. So even though they might be basically dead right here, they still have places in Africa to go to. What was even taking? What? The UK is dead. Let me look at the statistics. If I were to go to age, that's the first thing that became independent. The UK came back. Okay. The US is still pretty good. Alaska became independent, as always. Because Alaska is like, give me independence right now. And is That means Hawaii is currently allied with Alaska, but not with the US. Why? Why can't they just be united? What is going on? Oh shoot! I didn't know that the US had China. Like, whoa, what's this? What the? Oh, and Alaska just died to Canada! Yay! Yeah, there's a big alliance forming here. What is this? How did Finland get there? Why is it a part of the Central Powers? The Germans died, didn't they? Nope, they're still alive! They got pushed completely out of Europe, and they're now and they're still alive. Their name's actually all the way over here. I'm honestly confused on how the Germans are even... They got pushed out of Europe, but their colonies made them survive. That is just weird. What's going on here? Huh. So this part became independent of the US. Huh. Honestly, I don't really know why Hawaii was never even a part of the US whatsoever. And the Western world, we got the best alliance in mankind. Canada and the US. They got their perfect straight borders. Canada is currently feeding this weird country that's here. And now this part just became allied. Wait, no, it actually is not allied. It became controlled. And apparently it died to the US. No wonder. No wonder why, because it came from the US. Oh, what's this? Oh, Chile's actually a part of it, this alliance. Oh, and it's expanding. Of course the alliance is green. How is Denmark? Oh, Denmark broke away from Canada, that's why. I don't know why it has like so little. What is this country? Just tell me, it's a dying country. Canada should just get it out of its land. Though it does border in 2 areas. At least its allies do. This is where it is. And then here's like the entire line. Yeah, so the US is pretty much starting to control this entire area. Oh, and this thing became independent and then allied. That's weird. I don't know why it would become independent just to ally. Whatever. But yeah, so the US is starting to take over and ally with the rest of here. Apparently these 2 countries, so if I'm correct, so if it's darker brown, so that means that these 2 wait. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I need to remember this. So here, Canada. Denmark became independent from Canada. That's why it's more of a brownish color. Nah. There's when it's a brownish, that means it became independent from that. Oh, and Brazil is now... Oh, wait, no, it's being controlled. Controlled by the U.S.? That means it's actually starting to take over quite a bit, but then Argentina... Argentina? Really? Why'd they have to leave? Okay, so that means we have two major alliances. The U.S. and this giant pink country that is mainly controlled by Georgia. If I were to go to Max area, it's held by Georgia. And it's currently changing. This is a surprise. Canada got pushed over to about where Alaska is. It's pretty much just Alaska, but larger. Wow! Georgia's now coming from the other side? Oh, at least Canada can still help. Oh, and in other places. Japan now? Why Japan now? See what countries have been able to survive the entire thing. Oh. We still have a few alive, including the US, Canada, El Salvador, Australia, Persia, and whatever that A country is. So that means Australia holds this, like, alliance. Actually, doesn't even, not even in an alliance anymore. But, yeah, over here, the alliance is dying. With the US pretty much being the majority by this point. Which, no, it's kind of bad. Now, Argentina just became independent on nobody's side. Jamaica just came back, allied with the US immediately. Yeah, so we have two things fighting the US, Persia and Turkmenistan. Then we got over here Georgia. What just happened? Morocco came back over here, died, and then came back again. Why over here? Why the US? Whatever it did, it joined into their alliance. Why'd you look at that? They had control of certain parts. They also just, oh my gosh, the US. US, why are you so large? It's so large, but not as large as some others. Okay, what is he allied with? South Korea. South Korea. Actually, that's Japan. And is currently now under the US. Okay, so stuff over here is going on. So they were able to claim back North America, or like the Americas, except for this one little part that Canada needs to deal with. Or, you know, the US could over here. After they do, then yeah. You know, just now remembered that this was set in 1914, and we're in 2700. Okay, so we got Persia and Brazil. Persia went out of ally and Brazil just became independent. I wonder how that's gonna go in the long term. Yeah, the US still has a peace. Oh. Wait a minute, the US might actually loop back around. Take one piece over here. One of the pieces right here. Because I did make the map loop back. Why is the color that subtle? But I do think the US probably has the most land by alliance, but Georgia has just the most land because it does. Yeah, see? The max land is actually the US now. Georgia is getting smaller and smaller, while the US is starting to become more and more superior. Especially that it has a much more bigger alliance. With this alliance only having actually now 2 people. While the US has like multiple. From Canada to just Canada. And also has Argentina and technically Brazil now. But yeah, it is slowly but surely starting to take over everything. It's Canada, come on. Is that the US peeking through? The US is finally now peeking through. Kind of weird seeing that there's all these different colors and then it merges into one. Yes, the US is starting to hit over there. I was thinking that Canada would, though. It's also kind of weird that Canada isn't at all. Yeah, Canada is doing nothing. Why doesn't it also do the same? It's weird that the US and Canada still have the straight line right here. Wait, hon, how did this happen? I think if you were to go back a little bit, you would see that I think there was something here that mostly ate up Canada and then the US took it. I think that's what happened. And then Canada took over Alaska. That's the reason why most of the lands just got traded all over. Because of other countries. Like independence or... I don't know. But I'll honestly be... And I was just about to say. I said I'll probably be surprised if Canada all of a sudden started going against the US. And what do you know? Oh wait, oh, it's being controlled, that's why. The US might be strong right now, but Canada is stronger. Yeah, so it still has, yeah, so the US still has some puppet states. But yeah, it's starting to die real quickly. Canada just came back to its senses and is now back into an ally. But I will say that Canada, from that, probably did gain more of its original land back. So it's fine. So that was a loss that happened. Oh, what's this country right here? Austria, Hungary, Serbia? That actually... Oh, origin. That means it came from there. Yeah, in this country, oh, it just merged with it. Bro, what is this Arabian thing? It's apparently now the largest country. Though still not the largest. The US was once still larger. Whoa, bomb cities. Now we have 3 people watching this. This is what Europe will... You know what? I'm going to leave it on Europe for just a bit. I'll just watch what happens. So this is the US. Pretty large, and it's currently being controlled by this. Wait. Georgia, Austria, Hungary, Serbia. But that's this country right here. So, what? Oh, and it... Alright, so there's how many times it did stuff. So, 1914 to 2102. And it did this for a while. Or it would die and then it would come back like right afterwards. And then it recently died. That means it came back and like right after. That's a little weird. And this one, yeah, this one, apparently became independent in 1980 and hasn't died since. The Arabian thing? Oh! It actually was here the entire time. But it died 2314, but then it immediately came back right afterwards. Huh. Let's see, what are some other countries' histories? Yeah, what about this Australia one? So it was 1914 to all the way to 3018. And then it came back right afterwards. But then it died 3 years later. And then it came right back again. Apparently it sucks. Why does it seem like it's under a different alliance? It's under a different alliance, but still in an alliance. Yeah, the US still gets most of the land. And we go by age. It's Canada and the US are the two longest lasting. That's a surprise. That was Argentina lived. Oh my gosh. Okay, Argentina just doesn't want to die. I don't know why. 1914 to 2100, and then almost 50 years go by until it came back. And then it lasted 400 years. And then it came right back after it died. Lasted only 3 years. It came right back and it lasted about a decade. Yeah, so about a decade. Then it came back for a year, and then it died after a year. Came immediately back and lasted a year. And then it came right back instantly to die in about 50 years. And then it came back one last time for 1 year. And then it just came back right afterwards, and it's been alive since. Which means even though it died quite a bit, this is its longest life. I think the longest time it's been dead is like 50 years. Let's see, so what are some other things? What is this one? Is this the same? Oh, that means this one came back kind of recently. So it was Australia. It died in about it was stay alive for about 1,000 years. Then it died after 3 years. And then it died after almost 200 a little over 200 years. And then it died and then it came back like 17 years later. If somebody was born the day that Australia died, that means when it came back, they would almost be an adult. That's just how long. Is this how it looks like? This is how the alliance is. Oh my gosh. But wait, what's this one? Oh. Oh, it's this one. So it came... Oh. That's why I had no idea. It came out in 1941. Mid, quote-unquote, World War II, but because this game is weird, it wasn't. Then... it lasted... for... what the... let's see, so for about 850 years. Then it died, came back for less than a year, died again, came back in the same year, and it lasted for a year, died. And it finally rested until it came back over 100 years later. And then it... Wait, hold on, so yeah. I remember, yeah, so it lasted for about 850 years. It died a lot. Then it came back almost immediately, again. Lasted for quite a while. So instead of actually dying for over 100, after it being dead for 100 years, it was actually alive for over 100 years. Then it died, and then a year later, it came back. It died less than 100 years later. Then it came back right afterwards. And then it died pretty much less than 100 years. And then it came back. And it's currently lived about 300 years. So why are these things just... What? Whoa! So there's no alliances. But there's puppets. I did not know that this scenario would just end like this. All of them are puppet states. Income! I wonder why the US has so much. How about land? Oh yeah, where Canada is, it's actually chilling. Oh. It's actually back as its own independent country. Oh my gosh, why is the game lagging so much? There we go. A big war is going on. What's this one? Persia. Oh my gosh, not one of these. 1914, and it lasted for over 1,000 years. Then it died, it came back, lasted for about a few decades. Died, came back instantly, lasted 7 years. And then when it died, it came back almost immediately. And it died almost 20 years later. Came back immediately. It died almost 50 years, or less than 50 years later. And then it died. And it came back immediately. Died 100 years later. Wait, no. No, it actually died like a few years later. And then it came back immediately. Wait. No, it came back 2 years later. And then it died over 100 years later. And it came back actually 3 years later. And then it died after like 100, or a little over 100 years. And then it came back. After 3 years. Why do these things keep on dying so much? I don't get it. Why do they like dying so much? It doesn't really make any sense. Why is it so laggy? I'm just doing as much as I can. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Persia's back again! How did it already... whatever. Oh, it's back. Wait. How many times? Why so much? Wow, imagine lasting for 1 year. Bro, this thing has lasted longer than I've actually ever done anything. And I'm pretty sure about this time is when I ended the game. But no, the game is still happening. Bro, why can't the game just end at this point? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Let's just do the final war. Also stop revolts. So that means they can no longer come back. And we'll make this game last shorter. Okay. So there's only very few countries left. The US has survived all. You can actually still see all the past developed things. What is East Pakistan? No information yet? I'm guessing it was one of the countries that could have revolted, but apparently didn't. What about Guam? The lifetime of Guam, it lasted for 20 years, exactly. Then it died. Then after about 20 years later, it came back. And then it died. Over 100 years later. Then it came back 20 years later. And it died 200 years later. Wait, yeah, 200. What about San Marino? How many times did it come back? 3 times. Or, yeah, it was alive once and it came back 2 times. Actually, it was pretty good. But how about Russia? I want to see the landslide. That's how large Russia was? The lifetime of Russia. It died kinda a bit ago. So it was alive, then it died 400 years later. Came back a year later. Then it died after a little over a decade. Came back a few years later. Then it died about 30 years later. And then that's when the last time where it came back right immediately after it died. The last only year. And then it never came back ever since. Oh look, the entire world's been beaten. Yep. The winner, the US, it hasn't even with the revolt's chance, it still survived. All the way without even dying. But now, let's just change it to the United States. Because I actually wanted to see this happen. And yes, we allow revolts. Bam. We had Wyoming die first. Then New York. And so we have Philadelphia right here. Dover. Where's San Francisco? Why is it San Diego? Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and what is this? Are they trying to recreate the 13 colonies? Well, I'm just saying they're missing Georgia. They're missing like a. Maine wasn't a part. Maine wasn't a part. Massachusetts was. Actually, was it? I don't really remember all the 13 states. I just know North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina died. Virginia, and then there's like, I think New York, New Jersey. I don't remember all of them, okay? I can't even name all the states at all. I'd probably name a lot of them. Almost the entire map is allied except for Florida. Florida? Why are you not allied? You're kind of a good state. You have Disney World. California, you have Disneyland now. Washington is dying. Wait, no, it's back. Wait, now. Ow, now. Wait, question. Where is Hawaii and Alaska? This isn't the United States. This is 48 states, not 50. Whatever. Okay, we have Alabama being humongous. We have... Yeah, so just Alabama is just really large. Rhode Island, I don't even know how it got its background. It did one of those things where it died and it came back. Alabama just died to Illinois. Did I even say that correctly? I think I did. Man, it came back 20 years after it died. Wait. Alabama is still alive? How did it get over to Florida? South Dakota united with North Dakota. North Dakota is dead. Whoa, Texas and New Mexico merged. Man, that just makes it a pretty large state. Let's see what these alliances are. Okay, so we have this big alliance right here. We have another big alliance. Okay, this is weird. They're no longer touching. This one's isolated. Missouri is isolated. What is it going to do? Oh, it's just taking over Mississippi. What's this one? Why is Oregon just all by itself? It came back to life, I will say. Wait. How did it predictably came back exactly 100 years after it died, and it already died? But why? What? Came back exactly 100 years. Wonder if it'll do the same to its either original or new death. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, Illinois just doesn't like the word death. Why is... Ah, that's what it is. Because Illinois just... What? Nah. Ooh, Georgia just came back out of South Dakota. So it died and it came back like a few years later. It died after less than 50 years. And it came back 20 years and it came back like after 20 years. Oh my gosh, what is it doing? Georgia not even in an alliance. Oh, and it's dying again. I'm like, Georgia was doing good, and then it just started dying, and it allied with Illinois. The always, I always come back stays Illinois for some reason. Texas came back. They didn't really like being dead for like 8 years. Oh, and the Illinois alliance just ended. They're at Georgia. What? Idaho has been alive the entire time. Okay, I'm gonna look at the statistics of age to just see. So there's only 4 states that have survived the whole time: Minnesota, South Dakota, Arizona and Idaho. Weird states, to be honest, because in real life it would probably be California or Texas that would probably be the winners. Or, maybe even the capital itself, if this were to actually happen. Man, what are the... I look at max area. Delaware was the smallest ever. It didn't even last that long and it hasn't even came back yet. Connecticut. Okay, so it survived for about 25 years before eventually dying. I'll just skip around, dude. Wow! Wow! Mississippi, what are you doing? Okay, before they even do peace at all, look at all the land that they just now got. Oh my gosh, and they just now got resistance. That was a lot that Idaho just now got. New Mexico! It pretty much just accepted death, you know what? What states actually accepted death? Illinois! It never accepts death! Alabama! It also never accepts death. Texas. It never accepts death. Iowa. It does. Wait, there we go. Georgia. Yeah, it doesn't. Vermont. Once it didn't, then now it doesn't. Yeah. Wonder if there's like the one country or state that as soon as it dies, it immediately comes back. Why does my voice sound like that? There you go. Does that sound better? I hope it does. Let's see, so this is how it looks like. Bro, what? Okay, South Dakota is now never accepts death. Did you just see what happened there? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. So it first died here. It came immediately back. Lasted a year. It died. It came back. It came back instantly. It lasted a year. Died. Came back. Lasted for 2 years. Died. Came back for a year, and then it died one more time after a year. And now it. And it came back. Survived for 2 years, and now we're at now. It never accepted death. This one, no matter what, it came back. It never died. I don't know why, it just didn't. Oh, Rhode Island! Rhode Island just started going crazy. Look at the land it's just now gained. South Dakota, of course, it came back! Came back instantly, too. Oh my gosh, it finally... No, it didn't! Oh my gosh, it's accepted! Oh my gosh, it actually accepted death for only 2 years. For 2 years, it accepted death. Why does it never accept death? It's invincible! It just never wants to die. It dies and it comes back almost immediately. Oh my gosh! Ah! It just doesn't accept death. It always comes back and it will never die. Wait, is it actually dead now? Oh my gosh, South Dakota actually accepted death! Oh my gosh! It took so long. I'm like, you're a dead country, just stay dead. No. Oh, not again! It's coming back with its rampage. Yes! Yes, don't come back. Oh, and it's constantly doing stuff, and whoa. But some countries just don't want to die. They're like, oh, I'm dead? No, I'm not. I'm gonna always come back in some kind of way. As I'm Springtrap. We got Mississippi right here, Rhode Island, Arizona, so it's getting there. Bruh, what? Bruh, no! Why is it doing it? Yes! Good! Now don't come back! It's coming back. Why? Just why? What's even the point? Like it's back. Now it's claiming like a lot of land from Arizona and then it died. Oh my gosh, just stop! Just go, rest in peace, Idaho? How long did it accept death? Apparently, not for too long. Scan this thing. It's so close. You just gotta learn to just join in the country that invade you. I don't know why it's not really learning, but whatever. You know what? You know what? We can end this once for all. Oh my gosh! Fight to the death. That means this war they will never end. Ooh, Rhode Island's catching up quickly. How they do peace? Oh my gosh. It's one country. Fight. Ah. Whoop, now we have a winner. Isn't he just conquer the whole US? And it just stopped. Oh my gosh! Just fight to the death. Bruh! Why do you not know what fight to death means? And fine, I'm gonna just let them do it, because apparently they don't even know how any of it works. Like, you know what? I think we might know exactly how this thing's gonna end, so, oh my gosh! These things don't know what fight to death means! Oh, when it says, or if both of them run out of gold. Okay, whatever. Okay. This game. Like, we know on how this is gonna end, just... I'm gonna just end it there. Like, we know how it's gonna end. Rhode Island's gonna win, but it just constantly wants to have all that. Alright, well, hope you guys liked this live stream. Please subscribe, and also you can just comment if you want me to do any other games.